Hello and welcome to Progress Magic, the end-to-end solution for mental health professionals to efficiently manage their clients, closely monitor their clients' progress on a daily basis, and use the power of AI for note-taking to create customized and engaging activities for their clients and to get insights on their clients' progress. You can get on board the Progress Magic platform by simply clicking the Get Started button on our website. Then, you are required to enter some basic information about yourself along with a profile picture. Next, you will be required to choose your area of expertise, which will be used by AI to customize what the platform offers you. If the description provided is not enough, you can add on as you wish and click Submit to review. Once submitted, our team will review your application and approve. Once approved, you will be notified via email with instructions to log in. Once you're all set up, the landing page of Progress Magic will look like this. You can get started by adding clients to the platform. This can be achieved by clicking on the Add New Client button over here, where you have to enter required details about the client as well as the goals they are trying to achieve with you in the Objectives section. The clients you have already added will be shown here, along with details such as their name, the objectives they are working with you to achieve, and the client's status, whether active or inactive. If their engagement with you has ended, you can archive them by clicking this button over here. The list of archived clients will appear here in the Archived Clients tab for your future reference. This engagement level graph here is the starting point of insights provided by Progress Magic about your client. Active engagement with the exercises given by the mental health therapist is paramount for the client to achieve progress in their mental health journey. This graph here shows how well the client has completed the assigned activities for the past 14 days. The color code is such that the lightest shade indicates days with no assigned activities, and the second lightest indicates that while there are activities assigned, the client has not completed any. These moderately dark squares indicate that a few of the assigned activities have been completed, while the darkest colored squares depict 100% completion. This can help you follow up with any client showing low engagement well before your next appointment, eliminating periods of uncertainty about your client's well-being. Talking about other features Progress Magic offers you to keep up with your clients, we have the inbuilt chat option that lets you connect with your clients via instant messaging. We also send you a daily email at 8 a.m. on how the clients have fared with their activities the previous day. It will tell you which activities the client was able to complete and which activities they couldn't. However, if you want to see an update right now on how your clients are doing, you can click the Send Activity Summary button here and you will get an email with that info. Let's move into one of the clients. Protection of your data is very important to us. Hence, there will be a few prompts asking for your consent whenever your data or your client's data is being used, along with information on how the said data will be treated. For each client, you will have 4 tabs, namely Notes, Progress, Activities, and Client Details. Client Details tab shows the details you previously entered when adding your client, with the facility to change the objectives if they change within your course of engagement. The Notes section is where you would take down notes about your client whenever you have a one-to-one meeting with them. You will have a fresh page ready for you on each day with formatting tools. This page will only be saved if you add content to it. If left blank, it will be automatically deleted at the end of the day and a new page will be created for the next. If you need another page for the same day, you can click on the Add button here. And if you want to delete any note, you can do so by right-clicking on the note. This Start Recording button is an AI-powered tool that assists you for note-taking by listening to the conversation and suggesting points to be added. To demonstrate how it works, I will improvise a hypothetical scenario. Please note that none of our conversation is saved in our system in any way. Hi, it's good to be speaking with you again. I have been doing all the exercises you have assigned to me, and I tried making the lifestyle adjustments as well. I have to say, I feel it's really helping. But I have been dealing with some issues in my relationship lately. I'm not sure whether this is my past anxiety creeping into this aspect of my life, but I've been feeling very anxious lately that my boyfriend might leave me soon. He has been really busy balancing his job and his higher studies, but I feel he doesn't want to spend time with me even when he has the time to. What do you think I should do? As you can see, the suggestions are broken down to 3 categories, and you can click on any one of them to be added to the note. If you feel any of it is irrelevant, you can click on this cancel button and it will stop being suggested. As this is powered by AI, the suggestions will keep improving as the discussion flows, because then it will have more context to build up on. The points added can be edited for completeness. Also, if you want to take notes without distractions, you can collapse this sidebar for a bigger and cleaner note-taking screen. These notes will be the foundation for magic activities as well as other insights, which I will elaborate on next. Let's move on to the activities section. If you have used the platform for some time, all the assigned activities for this particular client will be listed on the screen. But since we haven't assigned any to Sophie yet, we can start from the beginning. There are 3 ways you can create activities. First off, we have magic suggestions. Magic suggestions are the activities created by the AI by considering the notes you have taken about the client as well as the area of expertise you selected when being onboarded to the platform. So right now, you're seeing the system updating the activities according to the changes we made to the notes. We can refresh to see the new ones later. Even though these activities are tailor-made for each client by the AI, including the contents, metrics to be tracked, and how frequently these activities must be done, all these can be customized to your satisfaction. If you don't want the AI suggested activities, you can also use activities that have already been saved to your activity library, or you can also make a whole new activity from scratch using this blank activity. Let's select and customize one of these. There are 4 components to an activity. You have the title, the objective which describes why you are doing this activity, and below are the steps the clients must do in the activity. All of these steps are customizable, where you can edit steps, you can add multimedia to them, you can remove steps you don't want, or add any additionally. The last component is advanced tracking steps, which will be the metrics you can track as feedback from the client. There are 5 types of feedback you can use, which are yes or no questions, text, image or voice responses, number which is an integer input, input slider to get a percentage rating, and multiple choice questions where you will give a few options and ask the client to select one. Again, these can also be customized, and once satisfied, you can assign it to the client as well as save to your activity library to be reused. Here you select what type of task this should be. We have 3 types. A recurring task is one you will do multiple times a week. A scheduled task you will do once on a specified date. Or it can be a situational task where you do this when you are triggered by some event. Example, when you are feeling angry or when you are feeling stressed. And finally, you can assign. Once assigned, it will appear here. You have the title here, the assigned date, the activity type which I just described to you, and you have this toggle where you can deactivate it when you don't want the client to do it anymore, or you can toggle it back to reactivate it so that the client can resume doing it. When you click this pencil here, you can change the type of activity from one to another. The Progress tab shows you detailed insights on how the client is progressing so far. Here, we have the Progress tab of one of our active testers. On top, we see the same engagement level graph I explained earlier. But here, you can go further back in time to check on their history. This progress graph here tells you the client's perspective on how they are achieving their objectives. This graph is derived by asking the client to rate their progress on a scale of 1 to 5 daily on each of their objectives. In this section over here, we have yet again harnessed the power of AI to tell you whether the client is improving or not based on the session notes. When you scroll down, you will see all the submissions made by the client upon completion of the assigned activities. The graphs generated are based on the responses given by the client for the advanced tracking steps. These help you to gauge how effective each activity is by monitoring the variation of the client's responses over a period of time. When you click Show More Details, you will see all of the responses given to each advanced tracking step along with the date and time of completion. By analyzing these responses, you can see the effectiveness of the activities as well as identifying any patterns or trends about the client's behavior. In addition to these core features, we have the localization for 3 languages, the activity library which you can use to store pre-made activities, and the settings tab to change your details, password, and to select whether or not you want to use AI. And if you do, you can also select what AI model you want to use. And that is it on the coach platform for Progress Magic. Let's look at the mobile app for the client. The Progress Magic client app is very vibrant and engaging. In the home screen, you have all of the activities assigned for you in the order they need to be completed. At the bottom, you have activities that need to be done at trigger events, which I explained to you as situational tasks. Let's complete one of the activities. When you click the activity, you will first see the title, objectives, the days it repeats itself on, and then what you need to do. Once you complete all of these steps, you click Get Started and you will have the advanced tracking steps. Let's complete these. Once completed, you can move into this aquarium tab. So this aquarium tab is a gamified experience where you will be able to customize this fish tank. With fish, you unlock by moving through the levels. You can upgrade yourself in these levels by completing a certain number of tasks and by giving a certain number of progress updates as depicted. When you level up, you unlock a certain number of fish from each of these 3 tiers. And then you can choose this fish and customize the tank as you wish. The Progress tab is very similar to what we saw on the Coach platform. This is a step taken to maintain transparency between Coach and client. This Progress tab can be updated by giving a progress update. Let's give one right now. When you click this button, you'll be given this prompt where you can rate your feeling about achieving your goals from 1 to 5. Below here, you have all of the activities you have completed. And if you go into one of these, you can see how you have fared over time. These graphs are the same ones you saw on the Coach platform. If you move into one of the days you have completed, you will see the steps that you did in the activity, as well as the advanced tracking steps that you have put responses to. In the Profile tab, you can change the app language and your password. And that is it from us at Progress Magic. Stay tuned for more exciting features coming up in future. Thank you.